We're gonna have a Kickturn party tonight. All right.
But we're back, and we're going to talk about
our most recent road trip, which was to the Renegade Vert Series at Drake's for Labor Day.
And I wasn't there. I told Jay over and over, yeah, I'm going on this trip. You can count on me. We went paddleboarding one weekend, and Jay said, hey, next weekend's that trip. Are you in? And I went,
Buddy missed out.
I don't know. It
so
sucks. I wish I
the Renegade Vert Series is something that's put on by Bob Humble.
Yep.
Everett has a little bit to do with it, maybe.
And
Speed Lab wheels.
yeah, and
Creature
I think
skateboards.
Drake's this year might have been the last of the Renegade.
Well, we'll have to see, because it was the Florida Vert Series, and
Then
then
it was Renegade.
transferred into the Renegade Vert Series.
Regardless,
but they have
it's
two or
awesome.
three vert contests a year.
It's like the Eastern Vert Series.
And it's so great because Vert's still alive, is still happening. Vert's out there.
Yeah.
And
so Brian Drake was the host of this. Brian Drake is actually, I think he is a pro right now. He has his own model.
He's got his own model.
And, but he's the older guy. He rides the Masters Division. He's in his late 40s and still.
This is the contest, and this is his backyard. I wish I had one of these things in my backyard.
Me too, man. Big Vert. I wish I had Big Vert.
This is in right outside Wilmington, North Carolina, in Leland, North Carolina.
Yeah. And there was some ripping going on. That dude ripped. That dude.
And
ripped.
I believe this is probably.
That's.
This is the open. That's Archer.
Yeah, Archer.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Did anybody who attended not drop in?
I didn't.
Jay.
I didn't.
No, I did, but I ended up pulling out of the contest because I was scared. The Masters Division.
Talking about this event?
Yes.
Yes.
The Masters event, the Masters Division, which is the 40 to 49, was so stacked that I literally got scared and pulled out of the contest.
This right here is the open division.
Yeah, this is the kid.
This is the younger
That Archer kid
rippers.
ripped, and he was a lot of fun
Archer,
too.
that's Josh Rodriguez, both skating for Creature. Bunny, you should have come there and been in the competition.
Yeah.
And that's Cam Norton.
Well, and you also got to think, man, I'm wounded and I can last like 10 minutes on a
Sweeper over the channel. Yeah. Sweeper over the channel.
And from a kid that's literally like probably 22, and he just did a sweeper.
Well,
over
this is the open division. These guys were absolutely ripping. There was a lot of representation from Embassy and Creature and Skeleton Key.
Skeleton Key had a big presence because that's Darren, Vertical Vampire.
Yeah.
He had a big presence there, and man, he's got some pretty top-notch kids riding for him.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
And so does Embassy. Embassy and who is Embassy, Skeleton Key? Who else is keeping Vert alive right now? There's a few companies out there that are keeping Vert.
That right there is Alan Midget's son.
Yeah, Nathan Midget. He rides for Embassy.
Ripping kid, and that's the Archer kid.
There's Rodriguez.
And Rodriguez.
And what the kid from Kona that was up against Wooten, he ended up winning the open division. That the pretty boy kid that girl was all about. Was that his name? He ripped Kona and he ripped
Colin Graham.
Yeah, Colin Graham. That kid was on fire.
Colin Graham was ripping really hard.
This must be the first heat because we're not seeing him right now.
It's a mix-up of the whole contest. Colin is in on some of this a little bit later. I try to get a little bit of everyone who was in the whole sponsor division, or as they call it,
backside
open,
Japan area was nice.
And I think that's Colin. That it's unbelievable what these guys are doing these days.
Yeah.
I
Where'd the video go?
I took Nate to this contest. He hadn't been to a vert contest in years and years.
A true backyard vert ramp.
And you went to this contest and you were kind of blown away.
I wanted to come home and build one in my backyard.
Yeah, I'd already been to like 2 or 3.
I actually came home and asked my wife what she thought about spending $30,000 on having a vert ramp built in their backyard.
And I'm sure
she pretty much laughed at me. But
I'm sure she was pretty receptive to the whole thing.
That ramp right there, he
Yes.
said was like $32,000.
I talked to the builder of the ramp.
To have them turnkey installed in your backyard and walk away, that ramp right there is like $32,000.
It was built by Ramp Tech, Mike Mapp.
Now they actually wiped it down a couple of times because it was getting slick. One of the guys in the Legends division, the 50 and up, head slammed so bad that they had to stop the contest and call an ambulance.
And that's the second time I've been to a Renegade Vert Series contest where a guy slapped his head so hard that they had to, especially an older guy, Alan Midget, cracked his helmet in half.
I've done that before.
At one of the contests he went to.
I split a Protect once.
Like I said, this is
Look at
real
that eggplant.
high level, this is contest stuff. And I was really impressed.
Oh, Lake. That's who that kid rides for.
That's
He's riding for Mark Lake.
Yes, he's riding for Mark Lake. That's Reef Orlando.
Yeah, Reef.
And he rips.
He
and
does. And he's only 14.
Yeah, he's actually got his own big, huge half pipe like this somewhere in South Florida, inside.
Yeah.
In a warehouse.
Yeah, the kid's like a 8th grade or a freshman in high school or something, and he's destined to be a top vert pro. And he's real chill.
Yeah, which means nothing these days. A top vert pro means
keep
nothing.
Vert dead.
Keep vert dead.
That right there is like 10.5-foot transitions with 2 feet.
That was
of vert.
Colin Graham. That's Josh Rodriguez. That's Reef Orlando.
That's Colin Graham.
That's Colin Graham.
That was a big
or
Sean Penn is what that was.
Yeah.
You.
Big, huge ramp.
Just a big judoer.
Oh,
there she is, Jay's girlfriend.
Yeah. Look at this haircut.
Yeah.
That Archer got.
He did that mid-contest.
You know what's dangerous at a vert contest is alcohol and hair clippers.
And hair clippers.
Yes. Because you'll wind up like that.
And a punk rock attitude.
I've seen several videos of him since then, and he still has the same haircut. It's been like several months.
So let's cut out of this open division. Let's go to the Masters where we can watch that hippie Todd Johnson and the rest of those guys.
Yeah, it's probably getting close to done. But
so where's the Masters division?
This is it. So this is the whole scene, and this is what's so great about these vert contests is backyard. They had barbecue going on. They had hamburgers. They had beer. It was just
free beer.
Absolutely incredible. Todd Johnson.
Free
beer. It was a backyard camp out.
Look, everybody you're watching right here skate is over 40.
Is over 40, and that was Matt Dove there.
Matt Dove he should have won, but they gave it to Drake because it's his backyard. Well, I don't know. Drake deserved it too. But rips. Matt Dove rips. That was that hippie Todd Johnson.
Todd Johnson, he rips. He's from Jacksonville, and yeah. No, he's actually on Viking skateboards or something.
Todd Johnson rides for Earth.
Yeah, he's switched up.
He rides the Sky Fox. But
all I know is that he has a very good old school style.
Oh, he's
does
surfer
a lot of old school tricks.
Yeah.
That's
Brian Drake.
That's the guy that owns the ramp.
That's the owner.
Over the ramp to nose grind.
Dude, I mean, he rips.
Hot.
He hands down. The guy tore it apart, and he was making stuff that he
stalled.
I was talking to him on the rollout deck. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I haven't made that in like 5 years."
And that's Matt Dove.
Matt Dove did some pretty crazy new school type tricks.
Matt Dove. Our producers called us out. I'm gonna have to make bumper stickers now. That as long as you have one in your car. Do you even have a car?
He's got a big stupid.
Oh, that's right.
Earth-killing.
That's right.
Suburban.
That's right. He's part of the CIA now.
Yeah, he drives a big blacked out Suburban.
Yeah, he rolls with George Bush. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Look at that. So, for all you guys out there that are jumping downstairs and you're watching your stuff on videos and doing kinked rails and stuff. Hey, that's all great. but there's other parts of skateboarding too.
Well, when you turn 40, your body can't take the hits of jumping downstairs, but you can still do 6-foot airs on a vert.
Apparently so, but
I do it every day.
but you know, you have to say, you know, this is just as rad as any of that stuff.
No, it's more rad. I'm sorry.
You know, going down a double kink rail over 25 steps, that's pretty rad.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
But doing a
It's
locked-in
just-
frontside Smith grind across 18
it's
pieces of fucking pull coping is more rad.
What do you think, Farrah? Farrah thinks
Doing
Yeah.
an eggplant is more rad. Doing a sweeper over the channel is more rad. I'm sorry. I'm biased. I'm biased. I'm sorry.
They're all skateboarding.
I respect street skating, and I think, man, I watch
But I will
videos
tell
on
you
the
that-
internet all
but I
day
will-
and think that's the coolest thing ever.
But I will tell you
that's better.
this. This is much better than the game of skate on flat ground. This is much better than the freestyle.
Yeah, layback
But, hey,
grind.
you know-
if you can do a proper layback grind
Hey,
on an 11-foot
All you
wall,
people out there in internet land, if you disagree with us, tell us about how.
tell us
flat ground-
about how a game of skate's better than this.
Tell us about how your flat ground game of skate is better than science doing roll-ins.
Doing roll-in lean airs.
Lean airs. Or Todd Johnson.
Doing a
or-
pogo. The science
pogos.
doing a pogo.
Science doing a pogo. If you even know what a pogo is,
at that
then
eggplant.
you don't need to be out there, you know. So actually,
Look at
Look
that,
at that.
Matt Dove.
Now
360,
that-
360 burial.
that is why vert skating.
I didn't
is
realize
this-
that Derek got third place in that contest.
That's why vert skating is just as crazy and just as
Dude,
off
and
the
Matt
wall
Dove's like 47.
as any kind of street stuff. If I can find any guy, now you can slide down a kink rail. Yeah, that's great. That's how I equate that with what Matt just
Sambu.
did. Now this is the Legends division. This is the old guys.
Yeah, these are 50 and up.
Yeah, these.
That
this
was
is,
Gutierrez.
This is the
Gutierrez.
one that I didn't get in because I'm
This is the division that I should have entered, but I'm not old enough.
yeah. Henry Gutierrez, this man.
Gutierrez.
He rips. That guy right there, he was an old farm ramp local.
Yep.
He was at the ramp when you broke your shoulder.
At the farm ramp
I
jam at
talked to him.
88 Halloween.
And guess what? He's a QA.
I remember actually talking to him on the roll-up deck a little bit and how it's weird how many old skaters are now in the computer industry.
Yeah, exactly. Henry Gutierrez, guy's great at he and on my 10 questions, I hit him. And Bob Fribble, I hit Henry and his brother up on the
You
10
got
questions.
10 questions.
And you know what Henry said his favorite skater was?
Who?
Jcab.
No.
Go and watch it. For all you people out there in YouTube land.
There's Sambu. Sambu
Sambu.
was actually pretty cool. They stayed in the hotel next door to. They were in like the room next door to us.
Yeah,
He and Derek.
Sam was a good
And we
guy.
hung out with them a little bit in the parking lot.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of hotels, we need to. I still got that video of our Atlanta trip. We got to do an Atlanta episode. You know, with the bullet holes and the meth heads.
Oh, you got video from that?
You got video of that?
I got a video of that whole.
Wow, that
I've
that
got-
was the maddest I've ever seen Jcab.
I've
He was
got
so mad he
video
threw
of-
his coffee down.
Video of him flipping me off.
Oh,
He was
nice.
so mad that morning. Look at that thruster, fakey thruster.
I've got
That was
video.
Pribble.
I've got video from that trip, but I don't have
Dude,
video of the
I
nasty.
never remember Pribble doing a fakey thruster.
Oh yeah, that's his signature trick.
Invert to fakey.
That was like a decade ago.
It was.
Yes,
That
yes.
was when we first started hanging out with Bob, I think.
Oh, he had the VCR.
Well, that was when he was the reason we
And-
stayed at that murder hotel was because of Bob. He chose the
No,
hotel.
it was Brian Sneed and the guys from Memphis.
No, it was him.
No, Bob picked it out.
Oh, Bob picked it out.
Yeah.
Brian he was obsessed with Brian and Jungle Jeff.
Jungle
Yeah,
Jeff.
yeah. Brian,
Jungle Jeff
Brian
says he
Sneed.
stays here. Yeah,
Yeah,
I must have
yeah.
heard Jungle Jeff at least 600 times.
Yeah,
that trip.
yeah.
Jungle Jeff was a badass.
Yeah.
Oh, he ripped.
He's a cool guy too.
Good. It's good style. Good skater. Old school. And you know
I think
that's
Bob just
that's,
liked saying Jungle Jeff.
That's one of the things, you know, that a lot of us older guys, skating came up from surfing. So a lot of what skating is style.
Yeah.
And you know,
Backside tail slide.
a lot of people, this beautiful guy's like 57.
Cribble got second.
So
Good job.
a lot of what skateboarding is about style. And you know, that's one of the things I really liked about Eric Phillips, is he had really, really good style. There's a lot of guys out there that you can watch when they street skate, they don't have any style. They can jump up at a rail and they slide out, they got no style. But style is key.
Well, and to the style point is, if you grew up in the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s era of skateboarding, when it wasn't huge, but all pros were identifiable, on a small screen from across the room, you knew who every skater was.
Yeah.
Just by the way they
Oh, I
rode.
got to look at someone from
And
300 yards away and go,
can-
oh, that's
I know
Alan
who it is.
Losey. That's Jeff Phillips. That's
And
Lance Mountain.
I've watched videos of just us and our
Yes.
like at the park with my wife or my kids, and they're like, and I'll call out every clip who it is, and they're like, how can you tell who it is? I'm like, because I skate with those guys.
everyone's
Everybody's
got
skate's
it.
different.
Everyone's got their individual style.
You know
some
what really
styles
pisses me off?
Some styles are stinky. Some
What
styles are
pisses
nice.
me off is when some idiot comes up and says, I like your form.
Because, you know, skateboarding is a lot like gymnastics.
I knew a girl once that used to call it form, and it pissed me off. So that was our adventure to Brian Drake's for the Renegade Vert Series for Labor Day.
It was a great trip. I've been to several of these Renegade Vert Series contests. Oh, look.
That's what you call Spider-Man style.
Well, what Bunny calls Spider-Man style, I just call it Bunny style.
So if you ever get a chance out there in YouTube land and skateboard land to go on a road trip to a vert contest, a street
Or even a
contest,
street
or
contest. Just go
any
to a
like
contest.
go to Kona, just pack your friends in a car, grab a camera, and go on a skateboard trip.
Because
it's
that's-
memories that you'll
That's
cherish
one of the
forever.
great things about skateboarding. I mean, there was the guys do a yearly trip over there to the Cherokee Skate Park over across the mountains from us. There was a recent contest down in Macon, Georgia. Pack your friends in the car, go on a road trip.
Well-
That's what memories are made of. This is why I still know this guy. This is why I still know our producer. This is why I still am friends with all my friends, because we packed ourselves in the car years and years ago, and we had so many adventures. And you know, that's one of the great
there are
things
skate
about
trips that
skateboarding.
I've forgotten about, and I'm reminded about. I'm like, oh man, that was one of my favorites.
And that's why I've tried to write some of that stuff down in some of the books I've done. And
Go out, grab a skate, grab a friend, go somewhere, do something. Just
That's
get out
right.
and
Because me and Farrah, we're fixing to go to
turn
Abu
off
Dhabi.
YouTube and
We're
go
going to
skate.
we're going to Toronto and Abu Dhabi, and then we're going over to
Dystopian Escher future.
Eiffel Tower.
Thank you for stopping by Kickturn Party. Once
Yep.
again, send us some email. It's kickturnparty@gmail.com. Leave us a comment on our YouTube video. Subscribe. Tell your friends. Love us, hate us. Do something.
Yep.
Get our subscribership up so we can monetize this thing.
Because that's what we all need is more money. Thanks for
Everybody's gonna hang out here tonight. All right. We'll pass out in the flat. All right. Tonight. We got nothing better to do than to take 6 runs, drink a dozen brews. Don't talk about anything else. We don't wanna know. We're dedicated to beers, holes, and bros. Backside slasher, website grind, Kickturn, garbage. We'll hang out by the peanut pool all night and every night. And go someplace else to smoke and yell. It's raining.